No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Like all the parts of Odense that I was driving around in were like shining with wetness. Like, cause the thing is like poured down and then it stopped after like 15 minutes or so, and then it was just like blessed sun down into the road. So I couldn't look anywhere. I was just blinded. Like I was like driving like this. It was great. I think I hit someone.
The weather was so good here, I actually considered for a moment to go outside today.
Notice here, if anyone's listening, he said considered.
Yeah.
But you didn't though, did you?
No.
No. No. uh, that's not it. You've heard of athletes, working out so hard that they end up puking from all the exhaustion. You just thinking about working at all out, you're just like, the
Hey,
exhaustion.
it's exhaustive doing nothing as well.
It is actually. It really. That's the weird thing, isn't it?
It takes a lot of work to do this little work.
It sure does, buddy. It sure does. We're all very proud of you.
Thank you.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air, man. Decent show.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Started rewatching it. I gotta say, it took me a while to rewatch it. I wanted to really badly for a long time, but he punched that guy. Like, why would he punch someone so publicly for just making a poor joke about his wife's hair?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a
I
bit
mean,
much.
Hollywood's a weird place.
Fucking is.
Like, I heard that Chris Rock and what's her name? Jada? Is
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah, yeah.
That they are having a kid now. And
What?
apparently Will Smith is supposed to be the godfather or something. Like,
I mean, if that's
it's just
true, I kind of see it. Then I'm starting to understand why he'd punch him.
yeah.
Because he'd be like, "You took my fucking woman away from me, and then you make fun of her." Yeah, I can see that happening. Still ain't cool though, but I can see it happening. Right, it is 20 now though. I'm gonna tell. Watch the stream.
Dareem.
Twitch Odin. There. That's all she needs. If you can't make it with that, that's okay. I tried. Are you the one person watching right now?
Yes.
Ah, brilliant. I thought so. It's only gotten sadder lately, I think, with the viewer numbers. Might have something to do with the fact that I haven't actually streamed on this account myself, just in like forever. So, I'm busy doing that whole music thing. Never mind. We need to do something. We had a plan and stuff and things we need to do, right?
Well, it was only half an hour ago you said we should just wing it today. So,
Ah, yes.
I mean,
But
I suppose that is a kind of plan.
it is the best kind of plan, in my opinion. But we also have like some things we need to do. So, like for example, I need to
Right.
tell the people that you're Toby and I'm Din. I think
That is correct.
we can write a check mark on that one now, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Then we'll do a vibe check. Let's go with you first.
Um, I don't know. I sleep like shit.
Yeah.
Which is um makes for an interesting back to school week next week. But
Oh. Fuck it, imagine. How
yeah.
long was it you had to stay there for you to not have all the money they gave you ripped away from you again?
Oh, I mean, technically, I don't even have to show up. Like, I just have to, get through the first day, technically, I guess, and then I can say, yeah, it's not for me, and then
Right,
I won't lose all the money.
right. Because I'm not to be pushy, but I'm thinking you might end up having to do that with all the not sleep you're having.
I mean, maybe,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's an easy week. Like, it's school Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
so I get some time to relax in between,
Yeah.
and then it's the winter break after.
Yeah.
So
That is pretty nice. I'm just more thinking like if you're so lucky to be in the situation that I'm in, because I think I am having like because I'm waking up with nightmares and stuff, some nights and sweating and shit. And I think the reason I'm not sleeping is because I don't want to do what I'm doing, and my body's physically reacting to that whenever it's unconscious. So if you're in that boat as well, and you're like, I'm going back to school, and I don't want to do this, I don't really want to, your body's stressing maybe about
hmm.
it, and then that's why you're not sleeping.
I mean, I'm definitely nervous about going back, but I'm also not, helping myself sleep better. Like, um, trying to limit sugar intake during, especially like in the evening.
Fuck that limiting sugar intake bullshit. That's for pussies. No, I'm sorry. I'm joking. Wait, did you fall out? Oh, my brother. My brethren. Oh, no. Well, this is awkward. Well, that means it isn't Helen here. I think I'm just going to try and... Am I back? Oh, that's all right. Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I think it all got funky when I clicked to get some music back on.
Oh no, my internet just cut out. Like,
Oh! Great. In that case, it isn't me. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I can't see the music. 1 second, I'm fixing that. Wait, can I even fix it like this? Nice. Dude, how do you fix that? I don't understand why I'm not seeing any of the options I thought I would be. This is weird. So vibe checking, we doing a bit rough. I'm taking it. Yes,
on the mend, I think.
on the mend. You think?
Yeah.
Well, that does make me rather happy.
Is that what that is?
I mean, I've felt this feeling before. I don't know what to do with myself.
How are you?
Oh, me. Well, as we spoke about before we started this, I've had about £300 or so worth of shit nicked from myself because I forgot to bring the bag with me into the fucking bus while waiting for the bus to take me to the workplace. Instead of just walking out of the bus at the next stop and walking back, I was like, no, people are decent. It's gonna stay there for the next like bit of time that I'm not gonna be there, so I can get back and just pick it up. It's gonna be fine. They're gonna wait like half, like no one's gonna see that and be like, well, there's a bag lying there. Guess that's mine. But then they did. What do you know? Someone must have done that. Because the buses don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. The stores around there don't know where it is. If I had to flame anyone for possibly having taken it, it would be my neighbor. I don't trust that guy. I don't know. He's a nice enough guy. I don't think he's taken it. It's just, if anyone would have, I think it would be him, honestly. But I don't think so. I really don't. I really don't.
I think you should launch an investigation into this.
Dude, honestly, I've considered it. No, it's fucking, it sucks. It's what it is now. Guess it gave me an opportunity to really appreciate my materialism when I have it or whatever. Ah, fuck it. Sorry, did it sound a little forced? Because it felt a little forced, you know, like.
Maybe the lesson is that not everything needs to be a lesson.
Ah, my favorite lesson.
Yeah.
You know which lesson I also like?
Mm, math.
Clearly, you don't know me very well, but alright. Why is it's so low? Sorry. I started grooving and schmoving.
I love that song.
I know. You can't even hear it, can you?
No.
I fucking thought not. But it is a good song. It's a legend of low rule instead of high rule. Because it's lo-fi. Oh, oh, ha. But you know what? I am not gonna waste any more time with this in a second. There we go. Now I'm not gonna waste any more time with it. I just had to turn up the music, but cool. So where we picked off? Wait, okay. So last time you went somewhere and you took an Uber, if I'm not mistaken, to an old friend's house, and you were reminded of him because of a newspaper you read, an article.
Yes.
Saying that he for once had actually left the town, which he hadn't done in I don't know how long, and it was weird because of something. There was something important happening, so it made no sense really that he would leave, but he did.
Yes, he was having a big merger.
Ah, yes,
with his company.
That's true. I really yeah, big merger. True. Right. Yeah. So I figure where we pick up is really you hearing a big like, yo, hey, we're here, man. And that's the driver signaling to you that you have now arrived at your destination. Your entire like online session has frozen where it is for easy pickup later on. Should also mention for anyone that's curious, if anyone ever watches this later on, in this sort of instance, when logging on to the Oasis from a public place that is on the move and expects you to leave at a certain point, you are not allowed to enter like specific challenges that will force you to keep on playing. That will otherwise, get cancelled if you leave or somewhat like that, So as to not
Makes
fuck
sense.
people over.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Pretty nice little feature there, I want to say. Am I praising myself for pretending like there's a feature in this roleplay universe that I just give? Never mind. So you hear that the guy like has stopped. The door opens. Like it's one of those like gliding doors that like pop out and then go up and in. So like it hangs over the car instead of sideways.
Right.
Yeah. What do you want to do from now?
Thank you, young man,
Yeah, welcome, man. Just
for this ride.
yeah, just get out quick, please. I got another call coming in real quick, man. Real quick. Okay, so just if you could move seat, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I get up and I give him 2 stars.
Out of how many?
I mean, I've never used Uber, but 5, I suppose.
Okay. I would think so too. I believe it is a 5-star system they use these days, at least. You could have said any ridiculous number, and I would be like, "Yeah, that's the number we're going with." Yeah, 9.5. It's the total score. Like, they know a perfect 10 won't happen. So, but either way, you get out of the car. As you step onto the asphalt, or rather the sidewalk, next to your old friend's house. In front of you, you see a big, not mansion. He isn't too fancy. He's actually quite a simple guy. You're remembering as being quite a simple fella as well. He didn't really want much in life, which is kind of why it surprised you. He ended up becoming this big shot of a guy. Yellow house in front of you. It is 2 stories means floor and first, right? So then it would be 3 stories. It would be floor, first, and second floor.
Yes.
Brilliant. That's what you see in front of you. It's yellow. It's all wooden and planks. It's not in the least rickety though. Like it's all perfect. It's as if it was just made now, and like someone had a fucking ruler to every single millimeter of it.
Right. It's 3 stories.
3 stories.
But wooden.
But wooden. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A bit eccentric.
Yeah.
I like it. It's
simple, but yeah, eccentric. Kind of thing, He does have a lot of money, so he had to put some somewhere, right? Like,
yeah.
What do you want to do?
I open the gate to the garden and stroll up the little path that goes up to the front door. And I try to knock on the door.
You knock on the door, hoping for what exactly? What's going through your mind as you knock on this door?
I know
by
my
the
friend.
Way, blue door on the yellow house.
Okay.
I should probably have said that before as well. Blue door, blue like blue rims around the windows as well. Excuse me.
Right. So I know my friend and his family is out on vacation.
Yes.
But if like a housekeeper or I don't know, butler, cleaning firm is in, I don't want them to like see me just walk in and think, oh, he's breaking into this house.
Would you be hoping for them to not be around, or would you be hoping for them to be around and let you in, possibly?
I think I would hope for them to not be around. Because I would actually like to roll, if I can, to see if I know where the spare key is hidden.
Sure, roll away. What do you propose to roll for that?
Well, it could be history for remembering it, or investigation for looking.
Did we talk about you ever having visited him? I don't think you had you? Or was it just a long time ago?
No, it was a long time ago, but I guess it's possible he didn't live at this house at that point.
He did not. I just found out.
Right, okay, so I'll do investigation to look for the
good.
key.
That sounds good, yes. That is
a 14.
14. You notice you're like standing on a doormat. So you go down, you like remove that, and nothing there. Look around a little bit. Well, there's a little key locker cabinet thing. One of those wee things with like a little code where you like gotta roll it up and then like click it in. You're not entirely sure that that's the only option though, so you keep looking around a bit. And you notice that the door frame actually, like it actually protrudes a little bit from the house wall. So just purely like blind shot chance here. You like try it. You put your hand on top of it, try to move around, see if you can find anything on the edge there. You knock something a little bit. Like try to finger about for it. Metal. Pull it down. It's a key.
Okay, and no one has answered the door from me knocking.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock the door then and enter.
Sure. You enter. It seems entirely empty, although very clean. In front of you.
You always were the neat one, Brian.
In front of you, you see like a, let's say the room is like this. It like goes like that. Okay, let's try and paint. There's a little bit oblong, like a little longer.
Sure.
The door's about there. You just walked in. You see like a staircase about here, another room over here, another room another room over there, and another room over there. And there are family paintings all over the walls. Also, the walls are main color blue as the doors, and then it's like yellow swirly lines. It's almost psychedelic, actually. Family trip, man.
I would like to go look for the kitchen.
You do your best, and your intuition says it's straight ahead.
Right.
You walk straight
Continue
ahead.
straight ahead.
You find a door. I'm taking it you're gonna open this random door you found in this new little tiny room you've entered.
Yeah.
Quite small. Only room for 5 people if you're all up against each other. You open the door. You see a staircase that goes downwards into what seems to be a basement.
I mean, kitchen in the basement is a weird choice, but this is a weird house.
They're gonna try it.
Yeah, carry on.
Great. You mosey on downstairs. When you get down there, you find the actual psychedelics room. Clearly, this room isn't meant to have been open, and there's actually a lock you're now noticing on the door that was just unlocked. You figure out that in the corners there are actual drugs, like there are mushrooms and weed and like LSD, stuff like that, to get like, you know, trippy. And there's also like over there with the drugs there's like a little switch. Flick it up once, you see like the light go out and then black light comes on everywhere. There's all these great amazing like drawings on the walls that just like light up in the black light. Kind of sense.
How many stains are we talking in this room?
Well, let's see here. Quite a lot of stains. I mean, the drug corner itself isn't stained at all, but that's the only part that has none. The rest are like splotched. Let's put it.
Brian. Can I take a closer look at the lock? Because I think it's weird that it's not, you know, activated when the house is empty.
You look at the lock, and would you like to roll for this, or should I? Some investigation.
I think you should do. No, it's a 4.
You should be happy that you didn't let me do it. It's a 1.
Oh.
You look at the lock. It looks like a lock. Pretty standard. Not very. It's not digital. It's just like a normal house key lock.
Huh.
The key is also like there is a key on the inside. You know, going downwards towards the basement. That's still stuck in.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab a bag of mushrooms, take with me, and be like, well, it's a different kind of kitchen I'm looking for.
Great. Can you put that into your inventory real quick for me? Magic mushrooms.
Yeah, sure.
Put in potency high as well. Oh, and also if you will, like add in a like add as an extra bonus bit of information that all the info about the mushroom is on the packaging. Like there's nothing about these mushrooms you will not know if you've read the packaging. Because I rolled a 20 for you in your info, so you know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mushrooms. High potency.
Very informative.
Yes.
You really do sound like a high person when you're like, yeah, my mushrooms. Super informative mushrooms I have, I tell you. You on them now? Dude. You sure?
Boom.
Boom. Awesome. So you head back upstairs. And on your second try, I'm guessing you're just gonna go back and search for that kitchen, right?
Yeah.
You head back out, and then this time, you take the first door on your left if you've just walked in the door. From where you're coming is your right, but that doesn't really matter. Point is, you're walking in there, you see a beautiful kitchen. Oh, marble.
Right, I take a second to marvel at the marble. Obviously.
Yeah, marvel at the marble.
Nice. And I'm just gonna check the fridge to see if there's something to eat.
Brilliant. You open up the fridge. There is 3 potatoes, uncooked, like purely raw, and then there's like a cucumber in there.
Okay. So
Old milk as well.
looks
Half
this
a milk
looks
as well.
like if. Okay, so this does not look like a fridge of someone who just went on vacation.
Would you roll? Would you like to roll something for me to answer that?
Sure. Well, what do you want me to roll?
Investigation or inspection? What's that one's called?
Invel?
Inspection, inception, inception, I think it's called, isn't it?
Insight?
Inside, no, not inside. Perception.
Okay.
Inception, perception.
Well, here's the thing. It's a 2.
That's a number.
Yeah.
Gotcha there, buddy. There's milk in the fridge. You're starting to get a little bit, like a little bit of a hankering. That's really all you're getting from that. Like, you're really unsure of yourself. Let's put it like that. You see this, you don't really know.
I close the fridge again and I decide to go through the drawers to see if I can find like a roll of what's it called? Film, like the see-through plastic.
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
right?
Plastic wrap, foil wrapper,
Yes.
cling wrap. That's what some call it.
Really?
Yeah, it's called cling wrap as well. I'm pretty sure. Because you know it clings to you, like.
Yeah. It's a good name.
Yeah, it's a pretty fitting name. I think it's an American name as well. So there you go. Very practical people. You find it, and next to it you also find a little post-it note that says, "What's the name of your friend again? I forgot."
Brian Hofmeister.
Brian Hofmeister. Yeah. So you find a little post-it note that says username, capitalized Hoff capitalized man 69, and then under it there's a password.
Gonna cling wrap their toilet. But this is intriguing.
So what do you do from here?
uh, I first of all I take the slip with me with the password username. I stand there for a second, considering, and then I take the wrap with me as well. And I would like to go looking for an office, or where you would put like a rig for the Oasis. I assume this is like his login information to the.
Yeah. Sorry, the way it was for you, that was fakeness.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes. Here's the login. Brilliant. You consider it real quick, and then you walk back out to the front door. You look outside, and then you walk out to the street, and you look up at the tallest part of the building. Figure looking around. It's a pretty nice view around here. I'd probably put it up there.
Okay, yeah. Into the house again, climb the stairs, all the way to the top.
All the way to the top. And okay, let's see here real quick what you see on the first floor, and just in case. You see nothing. There's nothing on the first floor really. It's all done very neatly. You do find a banana though that's apparently not gone bad.
Is it wax?
No. You bite into it. It's a very real banana. You didn't peel it though.
All the nutrients are in the peel.
I've heard of this before somewhere. I don't know why. So you head up all the way to the top. You see the gaming rig. Less of a rig, more of, well, the rig is there, but it doesn't seem like it's really been used. It's clearly been dusted off, but you can kind of feel, as a typical, as a heavy Oasis user, you can kind of see when something's been used and when it hasn't. It's a specific way that it gains, what's that called? Like slue?
Tear?
Wear and tear, yeah. And that hasn't happened here. But in front of the gaming rig, there is a Oni headset. You haven't seen a lot of these.
Oh, what?
ONI headset. I do not remember what it stands for. It's a headset you put on that will then let you be inside of the world. It's kind of like transport your brain into the digital world.
Okay.
For an ultra-realistic experience.
So this is different from the normal VR experience.
Yes. Yeah, like this is literally like plugged into your brain, through like interceptors of some sort. Yeah, it's like your brain is plugged into the game here, which is also why, there are security measures in place in case you ever like get robbed or something. Your game will shut down and try to like safely remove your brain, like put it back into the place in the conscious mind it's supposed to be in.
Well. You have not wasted your money, I see, old friend. And I want to go over there and start, setting everything up.
You go over, you sit down in the very comfortable chair. That can be like it is a part nanomatter chair, which means the important part for ergonomic structures can be entirely customized the way you want them to. So you'll never be losing out on lumbar support or whatever. Sit down, you set all the settings up right. Perfectly, actually, like a natural 20 type, perfectly you set up the settings. Which type of plugin do you use? The ONI or the normal standard VR and keyboard?
I'll start with the normal one.
Is that normal? You put on the headset. It says ready Pharoe 1. You get loaded into the game. You're back in hell. What are we seeing right now? Who is in hell right now? Do you not remember this?
Yeah. I'm just. So I'm.
You're in hell. It's just you. I'm just like asking you to like try and describe your character. Real quick.
Yeah. No, it's just I figured I would be using Brian's avatar, like from where he last was.
Oh! You logged on with his account.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Ah, I thought you would
I
have.
mean, assuming the post-it note was the information for his account.
You tried and it works just fine.
Nice.
You you are logged into what seems like a beach house, but you're inside it. There's sand on the floor, like slight bit of sand that's been like washed in by air, and there's an office space there. There are files over in one corner that says important for my eyes only. And then there are again family pictures of Brian and his family. And looking outside the window, you're seeing a beautiful beach, sunny day. You haven't been there, but the Bruges Strand, pretty much. The beach of Brugge or Bruges or whatever you want to say it. However you want to say it in English. It's beautiful.
Well, since I'm his avatar, I guess technically it is his eyes.
So you go to the cabin?
Yeah, I'm gonna start rifling through the files.
What would you use to roll this to try and search? What would you like?
I don't think I'm looking for anything specific, so perception.
You're
probably.
just checking. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll then, or will you?
I'll do it.
Beautiful.
Hey, 17.
That's a 17! Brilliant. You look into the files. You're looking through them. Says something about a merger. Look, you open it up. You're like, it's the merger you heard about in the newspapers. Nothing really interesting there. It seems all to be public information. That isn't the bit that you really end up caring about. The bit you really end up caring about is a couple of pages later on. You notice a file that's been marked with red at the, like, you know, the little file name tab. It's all red, and the lettering is purple, green, purple, XOX. Gossip Girl. You open it up. It says Special Project Gossip Girl at the top. Sorry, it's, I don't know, I think it's a funny especially because of what it means. But here we go. So this is what it means. So what you start perusing the page. Perusing the page, you see that there is a new attempt, I want to call it, at sneaking into and surveying all of these eggheads, all the people that love the Oasis for what it is and want it to be whatever it is, blah 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 blah. We want money. It's pretty much this. It follows all these people like you, these people who are, what would you describe yourself as inside of the Oasis? You are a hacker, exploitist?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess exploitist.
Yeah.
sums it up pretty good because nothing I do, I think, is like specifically written in the rules. You can't do this.
Mm. And yet, people are after people. Like there are security after people like you, aren't there?
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's frowned upon.
Yes. But by the law of the Oasis.
Yeah.
Yes. Like kissing a coworker. Not really supposed to.
Yes. Exactly.
You see mentioned at the bottom in green letters. Actually, again in like the like green in the middle and then the two sides are purple. The purple side says PHAR and the other side says F, my letter, and then Y and N. And then in the middle the green bit says OE. Pharoe Industries, you read it out loud.
Nice.
You have been looking at this paper for quite a while now. How long would you say it would take for you to read like 5 pages, like entirely filled with information?
Um.
On a bad day, on a really, really bad day.
Yeah. Like quarter to 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you peruse it all through, and after 15 to 20 minutes, you've realized that this document speaks about Pharoe Industries having hired an operative that is meant to be like a secret agent, someone who's supposed to exploit the weakness and the trust of these exploiters, if you will.
Uh-huh.
And that does take a big interest for you.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yes. It really put some weight on your heart.
Okay, do I have like is there a screenshot function like built into the game?
There is.
Right, so I'm gonna snap some photos of the file and
I'm gonna check your... Okay. Okay. You are the luckiest son of a bitch, I swear to fuck. That was a natural 20, by the way. So, you start snapping photos and then what? Sorry, go on. I want to hear you first.
Yeah, I want to send it to like my own account. And then once the transfer is done, I'll delete them from Brian's account.
Brilliant. So, snap the shots. Immediately comes up with a warning saying, "No camera allowed in this section." But since you rolled a natural 20 right here on my end, that means you remember an old exploitist friend of yours was really good at hacking, and they had a little trick. If you put in a hack, sometimes you could actually, without even utilizing the hack, you could use an exploit that was there then, allowing you to sometimes, not always, sometimes take pictures within these no camera zones. And you try it, you put in the code 123 bonanza 123, and you never use whatever the code does, but it does work out for what you need it to.
Yeah.
You remember what the code does? Do you think? Can you remember it? Can you tell me what that code does?
Like what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, what you didn't do with it, but what it was meant to be. As a hack.
It was 123 bonanza 123.
Yes.
I think it gives you a very festive outfit, and just loud music just follows you wherever you go. Like if you play Star Wars, right? The
Yeah.
Skywalker saga, and you can turn on the disco mode or something where it's
Yeah.
just endless, the same theme going
Yeah.
over and over.
10-hour version, except it keeps going after 10 hours.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Awesome. So you send all the things to your own account. It's now saved under your library. You double check to make sure that you haven't missed anything. You go back into the library of the account you've been on, and you remember there's a recently deleted folder that you need to go into. You go into that one, you click on that one then as well, and then you're deleted. Really, you properly delete it. It's now gone forever, it seems.
Right. I don't want to push my luck,
Right.
so I'm gonna exit to the real world.
Great. You exit to the real world. And you notice vacuum cleaner being on. Sounds like the floor below you.
Is Brian the kind of person who would have like a robot vacuum?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. As a matter of fact, yes. You see, this is why I want to do it like this, because this really like makes the story interesting to me, because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. And you're like, could it be a robot? Like, I guess. I mean, we'll see. I love this. This is really great. Yeah. So you notice it's way too low for hum. Like you would have been like taken out of the immersion of the VR if it was an actual vacuum cleaner. It's just one of those small robot ones that go off every time, like from time to time, every 2 hours or something. They're very clean house.
Okay. So I'm gonna, while staying out of the simulation, try to contact some exploitist friends of mine. Like, trying to warn them that, there might be an undercover person trying to infiltrate.
In that case, I'd imagine you would have a code word you could put into some forum or a group message to meet up or otherwise, because this is big news. This is not the stuff you would put online in any way, like not even message someone you know. A
code word.
Come up with one?
Huh?
Can you come up with one, a code word?
I mean, can I come up with one? I'm just thinking, like, immersion-wise, it's probably something gaming related. So I'm trying to think of, like, if a backstabber in a game.
Yes. If a backstabber in a game, like you could put in
like
camper.
If there is a
camper.
Yeah, I guess that's
that works pretty well. So you go into your, I'm guessing, WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
And put in camper.
Camper is sus and vending.
Nice. Nailed it. Main speaks to the internet. Brilliant. All of this means something. Camper means there is someone who, like, as we know, an undercover person. Camper is sus. That means this is like high alert. This is happening right now. Venting. That's where you want to meet.
Yes. In the vents.
In the vents. But which vents are we talking? Which vents are we talking here? JFK Airport.
I assume we have like gained access to some secret places within the oasis. Like, you know, in Skyrim, like you can run up against a wall and then clip through the terrain or something. Right? And then you're under the map.
I like that. That's actually really good. So you'd have like, you know, your exploitative rooms and areas you can access that you've like kind of marked, and like these are for important shit. That would make a lot of sense. I like that. That's a good idea. I can see that being a thing. Do you have a specific game in which you'd like this to happen?
I mean, honestly, I feel like Skyrim is perfect just because it's riddled with these sorts of bugs that have become features.
It is indeed. It is indeed. I would also say that we could probably imagine the general populace seeing Skyrim as this sort of exploitative haven.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Christiania in Denmark, but instead of weed, it's just exploiting digital stuff.
Yeah.
Exploitating. I'm really saying that a lot. I could have said exploiting stuff right there. Sorry.
But it's not as cool.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Great. I'm guessing you're gonna want to get out of here now.
Yes.
Where do you think you'd head next? To try and log on? Public place or some other hidden place or?
Probably some hidden place. Like, I imagine if I'm on the run, like I'll have, if not on me, then stashed somewhere, or like very bare bones to go rig.
I can see like a portable, like almost like a Switch rig or something.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's just VR headset and a controller, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go fetch that, and then just get out of there. Somewhere very remote.
Awesome. Great. We'll figure out exactly where next time then, I guess. Do you go public transport? I'm taking it for this one. You don't want to get, found, so it's just buses and stuff, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing too personal. Nothing too private.
I'm gonna swipe some cash actually from the house if they have any. Use that to pay.
You find again. We haven't really figured out a currency here. We really need to do that.
Yes.
I rolled a 16. You find a 16 amount of cash.
Yes, 16 money for me.
Whee! Brilliant. Well, I think we are about ready to end it then, aren't we? Or yeah. Hello.
Right.
Oh.
Hello.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I really hope you're not involved in this, 'cause I thought better of you. But if you are, you're going down.
That's a good ending.
I should have known. Hofmeister. Like,
Right
what
there.
is that name? It's...
Well, I mean, that's like, if you're not a Nazi, I don't know who is. I mean... Wait. Why did they get involved in this? What happened? Yeah. I thought this was a decent episode, honestly.
Yeah.
I know we were meant to have this mean nothing really, but it just all kind of played together too well. Like it was a great chance to put in some information that hadn't been revealed yet publicly, and I thought this was a good game.
Maybe we should just always improvise.
Maybe we should just like entirely improvise everything. Yeah. I think this is getting sort of fun.
Yeah.
And it takes much less, preparation and stuff. We'll try. We'll try and see. Well, maybe we'll try it a couple more times. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I think I might prepare something to those just have ready for. That doesn't matter. We're still online. We're still live. We need to finish this. Now. So, a positive. Do you have a positive?
I mean, I can definitely start to see the days getting a little brighter. Like just very low practical. Like the days are getting longer.
Oh.
But that really, it never fails to cheer me up. Really.
That's good. That's good. Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that.
Can you come up with anything?
Oh, I have a great one.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a shit ton of weed.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm I guess in good news, even though all that shit fucking knocked the wind out of me yesterday, I am okay. I haven't given up entirely. I have eaten more unhealthy than I was expecting to, but I haven't been like entirely indulging and like drowning myself in it. And I am again slowly just turning it back again. Haven't been drinking a lot either because of it. So this is the thing. Like everyone's like, you're an addict. I'm like, I am a user. I'm not an addict. Because an addict, when something bad would happen, would probably be like, oh no, I need more.
Yeah.
I don't do that. So Yeah. Fun fact. We're not doing made up fun facts for this because that's for the other stuff. Do you have a specific way you want to say goodbye? I guess it's all we've got left.
I do.
Ooh.
Hold on.
We're holding on.
Give us a minute.
And our teeth.
What?
You never know when those are gonna fly. That's what Bixton always tells me.
So, yeah, I have been Toby, and here to remind you not to put a gift horse in your mouth. Good advice for us all.
Very, very good advice. I also have something to say. It isn't quite as profound, but here we go. Anyways, it's very short. Keep your mouth, keep your mouth in your tongue. Keep your tongue in your mouth, and be prepared for this. I'm gonna end this as soon as it's done. 3, 2, 1. Ha ba ba booey!